So we are in Game 7 of the 2006 Western Conference semifinals between the San Antonio Spurs and the Dallas Mavericks. The Spurs came back to win Games 5 and 6 after trailing 3-1, as we are here in San Antonio. Nowitzki to the basket, fakes, and lays it up and in. Good move by Nowitzki to give the Mavericks an early 2-0 lead. The Mavericks 60 wins and 22 losses in the regular season. The Spurs 63 and 19. Ginobili driving inside, losing it, coming up with it is Dampier. Goes up the court to Terry, driving to the left on Bowen, pulls it out, the left baseline. He says to regroup. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Left baseline is Josh Howard, posting up on Parker. Jumper is up, it's in. Good job by Josh Howard, taking advantage of the 5 inches he has on Tony Parker. And the Mavericks off to a good start, leading the defending champion Spurs 4-0, 11 minutes to go. Right wing, it goes to Finley. Right corner to Bowen. Driving inside. Pull-up jumper is up off the front rim and in. Good job by Bruce Bowen, putting the ball on the ground and hitting a short shot. 4-2 Dallas. 10:43 to go here in the first quarter. Right corner 3 for Josh Howard is nothing but the bottom of the net. So 5 early points for Howard. And the Mavericks lead the Spurs 7-2. 10 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Left baseline jumper for Parker off the back rim, no good. Rebound taken down by Howard, pushing the ball up the court to the top of the circle, driving on Finley to his left, lays it up and in. And what a start for the Dallas Mavericks, in particularly Josh Howard, who has scored 7 of their first 9 points. 10 minutes and 12 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Mavericks lead the San Antonio Spurs 9-2 early on. And San Antonio Spurs coach Greg Popovich wants to talk it over right now, as the Mavericks, very frustrated, very upset with themselves coming into this game, as they had a 3-1 series lead at one point in this series, and they lost games 5 and 6 by narrow margins. They lost games 5 and 6 by a combined 6 points. They lost game 5 here in San Antonio by 1 point, 98-97. And they lost game 6 in Dallas, 91-86. And that's what brings us here to game 7, as the Mavericks have come out on fire, leading the defending champion San Antonio Spurs 9-2 early on. Spurs go from right to left in their home white uniforms. Straight away goes to Ginobili. Left wing, it goes to Parker. Driving on Harris, picks up his dribble, in trouble. Outside to the right side to Finley. Guarded tightly by Howard. Inside to Duncan against Dampier. Puts it up. No good off the back rim. But Tim Duncan will get 2 foul shots. Good patience that time offensively by the San Antonio Spurs, as Tim Duncan will now get 2 free throws. Tim Duncan, 3-time NBA Finals MVP, takes his time, free throw is up, off the front rim, no good, an ugly miss. He'll get 1 more foul shot. Tim Duncan averaging 30 points per game in this series and shooting 57%. Second free throw is up. It's good. Duncan goes 1 for 2 from the free throw line. And the Mavericks lead the San Antonio Spurs 9-3 with 9 minutes and 50 seconds remaining here in Game 7 of the 2006 Western Conference semifinals. Mavericks have yet to miss from the field. Left baseline, Nowitzki takes the jumper. It's good! The Mavericks shooting 5 out of 5 from the field as they lead the Spurs 11-3, 9 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Right baseline, Duncan against Dampier. Right wing to Finley, to Ginobili. Left wing to Parker. Right wing, Finley, catch and shoot 3-pointer is nothing but the bottom of the net. You can give the assist to Tony Parker. 11-6 Dallas. 9:12 to go here in the first quarter. Top of the key is Harris to the left wing. Right wing, it goes to Howard. Left elbow, it goes to Nowitzki. Guarded by Ginobili. Shoots over Ginobili. He's fouled. And Nowitzki will now get 2 free throws. Referees say Ginobili, who is 5 inches shorter than Nowitzki, was a little too aggressive. The Mavericks just off to a great start offensively. Guys are moving without the basketball. Nobody is stagnant. And the strategy is to just hit the open man. And so far, it's paying off, as Nowitzki will now get 2 foul shots. Free throw is up. It's good to give the Mavericks a 12-6 lead early on. One more free throw coming for Dirk, who was an MVP candidate this year. Second free throw is up. He hits both free throws. And the Mavericks, with a 13-6 lead, we've played exactly 3 minutes here in the first quarter. Tony Parker at the midcourt logo, guarded tightly by Harris. Left wing, it goes to Finley, guarded by Howard, holding the basketball. Left baseline, it goes to Tim Duncan, posting up on Dampier, being very patient. Parker, jumper from the top of the circle, off the rim, no good. Rebound taken down by Nowitzki. Goes up the court to Josh Howard at the left wing, to the foul line. Left wing, it goes to Terry, guarded by Finley. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Going to the left baseline, guarded by Bowen, crossing over. Good defense from Bowen. Terry inside, floats it up over Bowen, and he still scores! What a move by Jason Terry, and the Mavericks have come out like gangbusters, lead the Spurs 15-6, with 8 minutes and 13 seconds to go in the first quarter. Left baseline, Duncan, going inside, lays it up and in! To cut the Mavericks' lead to 7, coming right back is Harris, the left wing. Right baseline, it goes to Nowitzki, inside to Dampier, who slams it with 2 hands. The Mavericks continue to keep the pressure on the Spurs here in the first quarter, as they have an early 17-8 lead. Top of the key, it goes to Ginobili. Right wing, it goes to Parker, holding the basketball. Right elbow to Duncan, holding the basketball against Dampier. 10 on the shot clock, goes behind his back, posting up on Dampier, puts it up. Parker gets it. 5 on the shot clock, driving on Nowitzki, 3 on the shot clock, fakes, leans in, lays it up and in. Ooh! What a crafty move by Parker, as he took advantage of the much taller Dirk Nowitzki off the dribble. It's now 17-10, Dallas. The ball is knocked away, stolen away by Duncan. Jason Terry committed the turnover. Right wing Parker against Evan Harris, setting up the offense, driving inside to Duncan, who lays it up and in. So the Spurs showing signs right now, signs of life, cutting the Mavericks' lead to 5 points, 17-12. Already 29 points combined. We've only played 5 minutes. Left corner, and we have a foul called on the San Antonio Spurs. And it will be a side out for the Dallas Mavericks to reset the shot clock to 14 seconds, as Jerry Stackhouse will check into the basketball game for Josh Howard. Stackhouse, a terrible game in Game 6. With just 10 points on 4 out of 15 shooting. They really need some production from him coming off the bench if they want to be victorious here tonight. Left wing, it's Harris, who pulls it out to the midcourt logo. 10 seconds on the shot clock, to the top of the circle. Left wing, a 3-pointer for Howard is off the back rim, no good. Rebound taken down by Finley. Pushing the ball up the court to the left wing, it goes to Terry. This is Parker setting up the offense inside to Duncan against Nowitzki. Puts it up, and we have a foul before the shot on Dirk Nowitzki. It's Nowitzki with a frustrated look on his face, but it will be a side out for the San Antonio Spurs, who trail by 5 points. The last time these two teams met in the playoffs, the Spurs won the series in 6 games, celebrating on the Mavericks' home floor as they advanced to the NBA Finals back in 2003. As Keith Van Horn checks into the basketball game for the Dallas Mavericks, Van Horn had 10 points on 3 out of 7 in Game 6. Straight away it goes to Finley. Right side it goes to Duncan, guarded by Van Horn, posting up on Van Horn. Goes inside, has it knocked away. Fight for the rebound, coming up with it is Josh Howard. Howard pushing the ball up the court to the right elbow, pulls it back out, guarded by Barry. At the foul line, Finley guarding Nowitzki, shoots over Finley, it's good! Nowitzki using his 7-foot height to his advantage to hit jump shots, and Dallas has a 7-point lead. Dallas shooting 8 out of 9 here in the first quarter, as Greg Popovich wants yet another timeout, as the Mavericks are off to a sizzling start, shooting 89% so far in this game. 19-12 Dallas here in Game 7 of the 2006 Western Conference semifinals. We'll be right back after these messages.